Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Donald Curry again with another episode of Your Brand Deserves It. We're coming to you with episode 6, and today we have a special treat for you. We're talking about competition is your best friend. Some shy away from it, some don't want anything to do with competition in their industry, but we're going to talk about why it's actually your best friend. So let's go. Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Donald Curry with 1224 Media, and we're here again with another episode of Your Brand Deserves It. We're here with episode 6, and we have a special treat for you today. I'm here with two of the premier DJs in this region. So DJ Ceasefire and DJ Crazy T. Listen, if you've been to any event, party, wedding, whatever in the Charlotte area, I'm sure you probably heard of these guys. So today we're talking about how competition is your best friend. So most people shy away from competition, especially in their own industry, but we're gonna talk to you about why competition is great for your brand. So appreciate you guys for being here. Absolutely, man, absolutely. So we'll start first with Cease, man. So obviously we live in the booming city of Charlotte right now, top 5 growing cities in the nation. And competition is really a big thing, especially in the entertainment sector. So talk to us about why competition is actually your best friend.
I think in Charlotte, one of the great things about competition in the DJ area, as far as the private event industry, is that we've been able to kind of collaborate and kind of build community together.
Okay.
We work together on some events. I've worked with other DJ companies, and there's other DJ companies here in Charlotte that also do events that welcome other vendors, including DJs as well, for the purpose of education. Right. And at the same time, that kind of shows you that the market and what you're doing is growing. Something is happening, because Charlotte is a up-and-coming city, but it's still a small city, kind of just growing. So as your industry starts to become a little more competitive, I guess, it puts more fire under you. And allows you to be more creative and innovative at how you come at how you do things.
Awesome. Crazy T, man. So there's this, notion or the saying goes, keep your friends closer, keep your enemies closer. But obviously you guys are not enemies. You guys have built a great relationship when it comes to quote unquote competition, man. So talk to us about why it's so important to build relationships with those that are in your same industry.
So I think that competition on a whole, for the whole scale of DJs and entertainment, is healthy, because it helps drive people to be better. Like if somebody's competing against you, it forces you to be better, or you're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's true.
When it comes to Cease, I don't see us as competitors. I don't think that it's like a competition, more as almost, not a partnership, but I need him to survive. And so I looked at the industry. I guess it's been about a year and a half now, and I said that I was almost kind of in my own lane. Like there was like my own lane, and I wanted to make sure that there were other people in that lane. And I heard about Cease, then boom, find out we go to the same church. So it's like, oh no, this is my brother, not just my brother in the industry, but my brother in Christ.
Yeah.
And so it was just important that we share ideas and share information so that we can increase the lane that we're in. I feel like our quote unquote competition, our another brand in the industry, and their price point was so much higher than for black DJs in our industry. So they were comparing us not to each other, but we needed to be able to compete in their price point. We needed to be able to band together so that when they saw us, they didn't see, oh, these DJs are charging this much way up here, and most of your urban DJs are priced way down here. So when we come in here, try to bring our prices up here, they always look at us and say, oh, there's another DJ that we can get to do this for $300.
Yeah.
They weren't even considering where we were. So we needed to band together to make sure that our lane was solidified.
That makes sense.
And it's working because this guy pushes me. Like I get jealous when I see him working.
Good stuff, good stuff. So guys, that was some great insight when it comes to relationships and competition. So Cease, man.
Yes, sir.
How do you harness the power of competition for any brand to make it grow?
I think, first of all, I think your intention's got to be genuine. I think pairing with a brand to boost your brand just for the sake of promotion, I think that's wrong. I think there's ways that you can seize the opportunity. For example, we both do corporate events. One of our clients is Coca-Cola, and it's my job to do an awesome job at every event that we do. But I can't deny the fact that Coca-Cola is a big brand. So when you're putting a company like that on your resume, that definitely helps you, especially if you're marketing to other companies. So in that sense, that can definitely help you as far as, I guess, entertainment, or if you were outside of entertainment, working with brands that could give you that boost when it comes to services. Or we've partnered on events and so on and so forth, but our result was to help the organization. It wasn't for branding. That may be a byproduct of that. But I think your intention overall need to be genuine and based on the results that you want to give the client. And then by default, I believe that both brands can kind of take advantage of that.
That's good, man. That's really good. So Crazy T, man, talk to us about some of the stumbling blocks you want to avoid when it comes to competition and building your brand.
Like Rasis was saying, you want to make sure that your intentions are right. If you're competing with another brand for the purposes of trying to crush them or to be dominant, or you want to take over that industry, that's never going to work. You need someone that's going to be there to push you. So as they're doing better, you got to do better. Somebody that's going to make sure that you step your game up or remain consistent or don't get complacent. But you also need an ally. You need a friend. You need somebody that you can call and say, hey, man, has this ever happened to you? Or when this happened to you, what did you do? Or how do I avoid this situation? Or guess what happened to me today? Just somebody that you can talk to, bounce ideas off of. You got to have an ally. So you compete against each other because you're in the same industry, but it's not for the reasons of winning. It's enough for everybody to eat, so we all gonna win.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So one last question for you guys, for the both of you. Just give us one piece of general advice when it comes to building a brand, whether you're starting off or you've been in business a few years. Give us each one piece of advice that you can apply to your brand to help it grow. Start with Crazy T.
You want to make sure that you're consistent. That's the most important thing, is to make sure that you're consistent. So you want to keep your name consistent. You want to keep your behaviors consistent. You want to keep your branding. How did you promote your images? How do you promote your services? You want to remain consistent, because that's when people start to notice you. I mean, yes, of course you need to be talented, but you've got to be consistent in people's face with your marketing and your branding. Don't become lackadaisical. Don't get comfortable. Always keep striving to keep your brand consistent.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Cease?
I know you said one. I'm gonna squeeze in two. The first one, I think, is to an extent, because I'm a marketing guy, but to an extent, you got to kind of block out social media a little bit. Social media will have you paying too much attention to your competition, and that's not what it's really about. You're not really competing against others. I think it's very important to be very observant what's taking place in the market, but not to the degree now you're feeling like, oh man, this person's doing this and this person's doing that. So in the beginning stages, kind of do what you need to do on social media in order to market your brand and your company, but don't allow social media to dictate your esteem and what you're doing in the beginning stages. We live in such a self-gratification society. You're feeling like if you don't have this by that, then you're not doing well. people don't really necessarily share the ups and downs of entrepreneurship on social media.
It's true. That's
So
very
that
true.
there and getting educated. I see a whole lot of entrepreneurs launching businesses and they really don't understand their industry, what it
Yeah.
is to be the best.
Yeah.
Spend the money to learn. If the conference costs $300, spend the $300. Buy the books.
Yeah.
Understand what you're in. And I'm a Christian man, and I believe that, God has graced all of us to do something, and we were all called to do something magnificent. But with that, just like in the parable of the talents, it was according to their ability. So what can you do to make your ability awesome?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Learn everything you can, because people get real excited about their business card and I launched my business and I got the paperwork. But that has absolutely nothing to do with you turning a profit. So do what you need to do in order to learn and be the best, instead of just being excited over, and I've done it before, I'm guilty of it too, being excited at the business card or being excited that your logo got created. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But that is actually a byproduct of what you're going to do, not the thing you are doing.
Right.
So hopefully that was enough in a nutshell.
No, that was perfect. That was perfect. And shameless plug on the education part that he talked about. Go back and view us on YouTube, episode 1. We talked about the first episode, brand education. So if you're not educated, how can you really build a successful brand? So lastly, guys, I definitely want to thank you guys for joining us today. Here's what I need you guys to do. Go on Instagram, find these guys, follow them at Ceasefire Productions.
Yes, at Ceasefire PRODS.
PRODS. All social media handles. And Crazy T.
I am DJ Crazy T, and Crazy is always spelled with a K. So I am DJ KRAZYT.
All right, good stuff, man. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, follow us, and get notifications on our next episode. We're going to continue to give you guys brand tips and strategies to help your brand grow. And also, as a sneak peek, this is the first time we're releasing this information. We're going to be coming to you with a branding masterclass in the following weeks. So we're going to dig deep on your brand and give you some more insight on how to get it launched. So we'll talk to you guys next time.